EPEL has designed its institute around districts bringing teams from all different roles within the district, the superintendent, the principals, teachers, school board members, and so on. And the reason for that is that, first of all, we've learned that individuals can't make change by themselves, and that organizations need a group of people with shared ideas, vision, sense of mission to push forward in a change process in the school system.
This was an ideal opportunity for us, being able to come out here, because getting together for a week to talk to each other about how you do this work is very difficult. There are always distractions that come. So when we were offered the chance to apply, we jumped at it. We have been very glad to be here, and just glad we had this chance. It's great.
All of these districts share the fact that they are large urban school districts that are underfunded, that have a wide variety of diverse students represented in their district. And they know that because of all those factors, they need to create an educational reform initiative that will allow them to function more efficiently and to get greater success for their students and from their teachers.
I think what we're hoping to achieve is thinking about how to develop leadership capacity in schools and districts for making high school reform and redesign work successful. So kind of the theory of action is, change comes about through leadership.
We're now asking an enormous amount of our schools, really fundamental change from top to bottom. And this takes leadership from top to bottom. When we think about teacher leadership in schools, principals, re-envisioning central offices. And so across the board, we are now increasingly thinking about this enterprise as one of continuous learning. Much of that has to do with leadership to support change. And that's where I think the linking of schools of education and schools of business really comes to play. How do we actually promote change at scale?
There's always the question of whether or not you can sort of take the business model and apply it to schools. And what I have learned during the course of the week is that clearly there is applicability. They're transferable to various industries. It's the same in terms of the case studies that we were looking at, and I think the professors did a wonderful job where there may not have been that much clarity, made it very clear and demonstrated the applicability to the education system.
It's refreshing to sit in a classroom and become a student again. It really is, because the roles that we play in our own district, we don't often get to sit down and be learners. I mean, we learn on our own by our reading, and we try to develop staff development that is pertinent. But to actually go back into the classroom and become a student is fun, and it's helpful.
Our group's tired because we've really been working very hard, but their feedback is that this is really worthwhile to have this sort of intense kind of thing. This enabled us to make far more leaps than we would have otherwise. The Institute was set up to value educators, which sometimes doesn't happen. Our team is just thrilled.